Okay, I'm with Louis Anderson. Louis, first time we've spoken since you announced that you won't be playing for Warrington next season. I know you're pretty focused on what you want to achieve with Warrington, but how tough a decision was it to leave the club?
It was very tough. We've had a great time here at the club. My kids are pretty settled, and my wife and I have enjoyed it here. But I thought it would be a good time to head to France. There's an opportunity came up there, and my little girl will be starting school soon, and I thought, going on life experience now, I thought it would be good for her and for all of us to be living in a new country and experiencing a new culture.
So you've got a few more games to go with Warrington, hopefully. What do you aim to achieve from those?
Starting this week we want to win, but I don't want to look too far ahead. If I could have an ideal finish, it would be being at Old Trafford and winning there. But things start this week against Wigan, and that'll be a tough game.
How do you stay focused on the job with Warrington when you've already made a decision to start a new life in France?
Yeah, it's been pretty difficult. It doesn't happen often in a career, and obviously I've got to find a place to live over there, and I've stopped myself from doing that because I don't want my focus to be taken away from here. When I played the last game for Warrington, my job's done here. I'll start to look and get excited about moving to France.
Well, the last game you actually played was against Catalans, wasn't it? So you got a taste of it then?
Yeah, it was. It's everyone loves going down there and playing. It's beautiful weather, and it seems like a nice place to be. And but like I said, I don't want to look too forward to it. We've still got a lot of games to go for Warrington, and make sure I get the job done here first.
There's 2 games left in the normal season. Big one coming up against Wigan. If you win them both, you finish top of the pile.
Yeah, that'll be good. I think the more important thing will be playing in good form leading into the playoffs. It's a big game for us this week, as it is for Wigan. I'm sure they want to go out there and do a job on us, and we want to do the same. So it'll be tough. Wigan have been a great team all year, and they've been consistent, and they've had a great one on the weekend. So it'll be a good battle.
After winning the Challenge Cup yourself the last 2 years, seeing Wigan do it, what did it feel like?
I sort of looked at, reflecting back on when we were there and the good time that we had. I'm not sure what the other players were doing, if they were wishing that we were there, and it is what it is. We're in the Super League now, we're out of the Challenge Cup, and we're just going to look forward to having a good rest of the year for us.
After our Challenge Cup successes, our form fell away in the playoffs. Are you going to hope the same happens to Wigan?
Yeah, that'll be good, and Leeds, that'll be good if it happens to them as well. But it is tough backing up from that. It's, you go into camp and that's exciting, and then you go out there in Wembley and that's a massive thing, and it takes a lot of energy out of you the whole weekend, with the parade and that sort of thing. But I know that, Wigan being a great team, they've got a great coach. I'm sure they're doing the right things to prepare for this game.
Warrington-Wigan's always a big game, but it's almost a title decider, this one. It doesn't get any bigger than this, does it?
Yeah, it is a massive game. Both teams want to win, and people are talking about league leaders and all that sort of thing. Like I said before, the most important thing for us would be playing in some good form leading into the playoffs. That'll be the best. Yeah.
In a lot of competitions, finishing top of the league at the end of the season means you're the best team. In Super League, it's a little bit different. The main focus is doing well in the playoffs and winning the grand final at Old Trafford. What are your views on that?
Yeah, it is. I heard before that whoever finished at the top of the table won the competition, and that was it. But I do think having the playoffs and Old Trafford, it's exciting for everybody. There's great matchups and playoffs, and the fans are excited about it. So, ideally, if you win the league and that'll be cool to say, that's it, we won, and that's the end. But I think having the playoffs in there in the grand final, that's also a great aspect, and there's some great matchups and great battles. Yeah.
But the club goal must be to finish top of the league, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Is that your goal?
For me, it's more the playing well and hitting some great form. In this part of the season, heading into playoffs. You talk about the league leaders and all that sort of stuff. You've had teams come from the back end, into the playoffs and hit great form at this end of the year and do well. And I think that's more important than just going on chasing the league leaders.
I mean, what's it been like as a team and as an individual yourself having to play quite a lot without your skipper in the squad?
Yeah, it is tough. Moz brings a lot to the team, and it leaves an opportunity for someone else to step up as well. As well with the other injured players, we've had a big blow with Benny Westwood and Brett Hodgson. Simon Griggs was out, Lee Breeze was out for a little bit, but there's a great opportunity for some young kids to come through and experience playing in the Super League. So, hopefully Moz can be back one day soon.
And who do you see as your natural replacements in the team next season?
Oh, I don't know. I think they signed someone from Australia. And
Trent Waterhouse,
yeah, I guess it's him. So I'm not too fussed, to be honest.
What about any of the youngsters coming through? Who do you see as having a great career?
Man, there's some great young kids coming through. Gemma, I think he's a great young kid. I don't know his real name. We just call him Gemma. But he's good. We've seen a bit of Gaz. The start of the year, standoff there. He's a great young kid. Ben, Reece Evans, you got those boys. These kids don't just play great footy. They got good heads on them. They're good youngsters. They're humble, and I'm sure they've been learning a lot throughout the year.
Okay, well, good luck with the rest of the season. Let's hope you can finish it with a grand final and a grand final winners medal, and good luck in the future in France as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.